Alright, I'm recording. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, guys? C1TRUS here, and today we're doing a podcast. Obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this.
Oh, we do a podcast now.
Yeah, we do. So,
It's a podcast.
yeah, I'm accompanied by Toadskii, Cobby, and Kylan. Everyone say hi.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Yo.
Hey, man.
So, I don't exactly know what's going on this podcast. So I'm gonna go over to Toadskii because he planned it all out and shit like that.
Alright. Okay, first question, you guys have to listen up. Alright, so here's the
Oh,
situation.
we're doing questions this podcast.
Oh, this is just like, I've got a whole list of topics and we're just going to go through them and discuss them because they're actually pretty hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, so
Okay, then.
the situation is you wake up one morning in an unknown room on the floor with only one speaker on the wall and a bunch of doors labelled with names of different animals. You hear a man's voice on the speaker and he tells you that you must pick one room, any room, and fight the labelled animal and its preferred habitat with the weapon of your choice in order to leave. Okay, so the first door has an enraged rhino. The second door has a hungry great white shark.
Is there water in that room, though?
Yes.
Yes, it's its preferred habitat.
You're gonna see a shark on land. Yeah, that's definitely preferred. Door 3 is a starved angry polar bear.
Oh,
Door 4 is a hungry African lion. And then door 5 is a silverback gorilla that feels threatened of your presence. And the weapons that you can choose are a small knife, a baseball bat, or a handheld pickaxe.
Oh god.
Okay, so
Okay.
door 1 is rhino. So
Oh.
rhino, shark, polar bear, lion, gorilla.
Okay.
I would go
Okay.
for the polar bear and the baseball bat.
Why?
Well, because it's starving. Like you said, it's starving, so it's going to be, like, weak. It's not going to be able to take me
Ooh.
on as well.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's actually a really good call,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Did not
Okay.
think of that at all.
I was thinking more of the handheld pickaxe against the lion, because the lion would come charging at me, and while it was pouncing, I could just fucking jab it in the neck.
There you go.
But wait,
I don't think
it
you're gonna
depends.
be doing much
How
jabbing with a
strong are you?
pickaxe.
It's a plan.
How strong are you, though? It
Yeah,
depends
that's
how
the
strong you
thing.
are.
When I was choosing like my one, I was thinking which one do I have the best chance of having like a physical fight with? And like I thought about the rhino, like that thing would just charge you and you are dead. Like yeah, you're just
What's-
dead.
What's the
Yeah.
turning birth of a rhino?
The what?
Just out of curiosity, the turning birth, how fast can this thing turn if you're jumping out
I'd say it has to do like quite a wide swing to turn around.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
And I think the door 2 is out of the equation. I don't think you'd be able to. Oh, you might be able to fight off a great white shark in the water.
It
but-
depends.
Well-
like,
yeah, but
I'm gonna
What?
go out on a limb. I'm gonna
Alright.
make the great white shark my choice.
okay.
With what
can I-
weapon?
The small knife I think I'd go with.
Oh yeah, no, the small knife would be preferred. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking the
that makes
silverback
sense.
gorilla.
What the fuck is wrong with
why
everyone?
would you fight a gorilla? Have you not seen King Kong?
Dude, it's a silverback gorilla. It's not the size of King Kong.
Still,
It's-
they're
it's
badass
still-
the
it'd be
size
bigger
they
than
are.
you.
It's-
Yeah, I was thinking the silverback gorilla and the small knife because I think that if it's gonna be swinging its arms at me, like trying to have like a fist fight, I think that I'd be able to like dodge and weave under his fists,
Wouldn't you
and
want
I
the
could
bat,
slice his gut or something.
though? Wouldn't you want the bat though?
Why?
Like you can just like as it's coming towards you, you can just smack it on
I,
the
no,
head.
don't gorillas have like really hard skeletons?
Are we playing
They've got the
Far Cry
same
3?
like skeletal structure as us, though. Right?
Oh, I'd say it's similar, but I reckon that they've got a pretty hard skull.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not an animal expert. I don't watch that much Nat Geo.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say?
I don't watch that much Nat Geo.
David Attenborough's Life of Enraged Animals.
Bro.
Toadskii.
Also, something interesting that that happened during the week was that Google Plus has been integrated into the comment section of YouTube.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god!
did see
Don't
that.
even get me started. That's been. I was watching a PewDiePie video. No comments, please. I was watching a PewDiePie video, and there was a penis, a very well drawn penis, at the top of the comments because it had the most letters in it.
Is that how they rank comments?
Is that how they're doing
Yeah.
it now? Oh, I'm
That's-
looking at a
Yeah,
video
by
now.
Oh,
how many many letters or how many characters are in a comment, and they're usually shown up the top.
That's
So
ridiculous.
there was this
I haven't
guy who
actually
made
noticed that.
a bloody. There was a guy that made a penis with the comments, and he posted it, and at the top of the comments there was just this penis, and it was a very detailed penis.
So, are you saying that there's no character limit on the comments now? Is that how it works?
No, now the character limit. I don't even remember, but what was the character limit before? Like 150 or
Yeah,
something?
that's what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
No, that was
Not a
Twitter.
whole
That's Twitter.
It's about, yeah, it
I
wasn't a
thought
whole
it was
heap.
about the same.
Give or take a couple.
Yeah.
No, they upgraded the character limit now to like 3 times, I think, or something.
Well, I can see that being abused by people actually, maybe like copying and pasting the same word over and over again.
Yeah, could
having-
you imagine
Yes.
like at the top of each
Yeah.
video, it's just like, come check out my channel. I'm different from the other people.
And that could go on
Yeah.
for a whole page without a
Yeah.
character limit.
Yeah,
People-
that
yeah,
could be
that's gonna get abused.
horrible.
I can tell.
What I also saw was something also I have to mention about that, but something I also saw was it was just this guy, and he wrote line by line, and it went on for like 50 lines. It said, "I found a crack to the new comments section,"
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
and it just
Yeah.
went on for like 50. It just went on for like 50 lines.
That's
Well,
crazy.
that's probably gonna be like, as you pointed out just then, like extremely abused. That's a horrible system, to be honest.
Just annoying.
Okay, but the question is, do you like it? Like,
No.
do you like the new layout?
Okay.
I don't like.
I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. Because on one of my Craft World, on one of my Cube World videos, I got a comment saying that someone liked my YouTube avatar, and I tried to reply, and there was no reply button.
Yeah, that's one thing that they've removed from the comments is that you're unable now to reply to comments, which
Is this because of the Google Plus integration? Or
yeah.
that seems.
It's pretty stupid. I mean, like
Yeah,
you'd think
that is stupid.
you'd think that you'd give all the power to the uploader to be able to respond to the comments, but they've totally just removed it.
That was pretty
Now
much.
you can
the key
only
feature
now
of
you can
YouTube.
only reply to the uploader.
No, that's. See, I
It's
don't
like
like
it's
that
only
system.
one-way communication now. It's stupid.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that system whatsoever. Then,
Yeah.
Hmm.
because I haven't had a look into it very much, but just hearing what you guys are saying.
Just
doesn't
kind of
think-
abusing how much money they've got in their company.
We,
Oh,
we
that's
probably
another
should have
thing.
started off with something like this rather than a stupid question.
See, now we're getting into the full logistics of life on YouTube. And,
Yeah, what is life? That's a legit
Not
question.
what-
I don't
What is
even
life?
know.
Why do you think that we are on this earth right now?
not to comment on YouTube videos.
I agree. I agree.
Minecraft.
I honestly
That's the
think that the reason that humans are on Earth is just to repopulate, just for
There
the
you
sake
go.
of surviving.
Yeah.
And you know what that could be comparable to the life of locusts, in fact.
Well,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'd actually say that we're on the Earth to complete some sort of cycle because right now we're draining the Earth dry of all its minerals and resources. So that way, after the human race has been extinguished, there'll be all this spare area in the Earth, and everything will just collapse on itself, and everything will start to come
Yeah,
back.
it's funny that you said something about a cycle because I remember watching this documentary about how Earth was formed, and the Earth did go through cycles where it would freeze over, then it would reheat, and then there would get lots of
It's
population
called
of.
an ice age.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
no,
but then
this
when you
happened
think
like
of it-
many times. It wasn't just one giant ice
Yeah.
age; it was like many
I know.
ice ages.
I know. Yeah.
And basically, like, what would happen? It'd freeze over, everything would just die. And then when everything,
Yeah.
like, thawed out, it just, like, everything would just, live again. And then everything would freeze over again. Or everything would just
problem-
die of, like, volcano eruptions or something like that. Or meteors. So,
The problem at the moment,
that could
though, is
just
that
be-
we've used up so much space, building urbanization and stuff like that. That something coming along second to us, like secondary to the human race, is going to have a hard time having to deal with the mess that we've created on the Earth.
that's deep.
Yeah.
That is so deep.
But
Okay.
when you think of it
What the
though,
fuck?
like it could be in
Oh.
cycles.
Did
could
it
be in
just go mute for everyone else?
No?
Did it
No,
go-
I can still hear.
Okay.
No, but when you think of it, like
Can you
there
hear
could
me?
be cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Hello?
Kylan, go ahead. Just go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah,
hello?
we can hear you.
Like when you think about it, there could be cycles because there was the dinosaurs. Then, like we don't know what happened before the dinosaurs. No one actually knows. There could have been
Mm.
like a generation that was like more ahead than us. We just nobody knows that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so true.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. No, because it went mute just a minute ago. It went like mute for 5 seconds, and I couldn't hear anything that was happening.
Your internet might just be having
That's
struggles.
strange.
Yeah.
No, my internet, it's on full bars. It's always on full bars.
Scrub.
Don't know.
Anyways.
Anyway,
So yeah, I completely agree with that, and like that also, like goes on to stuff like, are there other life forms in the universe? And I
Well,
completely, I completely
there
agree
is.
with that. I reckon there
Uh,
is. There has
No,
to be.
because there has to be, exactly. Because if you look at probability, then basically, if what am I trying to say? The situation that Earth has orbiting around the sun, that is probably mimicked somewhere else in the universe.
yeah.
So, say if you have another star that is hotter than our sun, and you've got a planet that's a tad further away than the Earth, then that system can be mimicked, and
Yeah,
therefore
exactly.
it can sustain life.
How long do you
Well,
reckon it's
so-
going to be before we're going to be sending humans to Mars?
Well, they
Yes.
said they wanted to send them to Mars before 2020, I think it was, or 2030. But yeah, I think they're going to be trying to send humans to Mars within the next 13 years.
To be
No, but
honest,
when you
I
think
think.
of it-
Yeah, go on, Colin.
It takes 3 years to get to Mars from
But then
here.
there will be technological advances in that
Yeah.
time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah, I agree. It still will take a long time to get there, and I think that Mars is pretty much inhabitable.
Well, it's funny that you say that because the date slips my mind, but there was actually a test run on Mars when they sent a rover that found bacterial life in dried up rivers on Mars.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
it can
you never
sustain
know.
life.
That's
In fact,
exactly
there's
how
also-
that's exactly how Earth's cycle started. Like it was just a big rock, and then
Bacteria.
and then basically what happened, the Earth got hit with all of these meteors that had hydrogen molecules in
Yeah.
them, and these
Um,
hydrogen molecules, they started forming rivers and stuff, and within these rivers formed the bacteria.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually don't quote me on this. One of Saturn or Jupiter's moons is an ice moon,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're planning to send in a sort of like an unmanned drill to mine through the ice and see if there's any aquatic life forms on the planet.
How crazy would that be? Drilling through that, and then you find like all these aquatic creatures. That
That would
would be
be
mental.
weird. That would be so freaking
That'd be
creepy.
crazy. Wow. Also, I was searching through the internet the other day and come across this really, really cool video, and it was a concept that, like mobile phones. You go to the store, you buy a mobile phone, you buy what you expect. You just say you go and buy an iPhone. You know it's going to have the App Store. You know it's going to have this. You know it's going to have that. But then this new company has been reaching out to all of the bigger companies like Motorola and Apple and stuff like that. And basically what this thing is, it's kind of like a handheld motherboard, and it has little blocks that attach
Yeah.
to the back of this motherboard, and you can customize your whole phone. So if you wanted
Yeah.
like a larger camera, you can just take out blocks that have specific features that you don't need and put in a large camera on the back of that motherboard as your phone.
That's actually
Yeah.
a really interesting idea.
I saw this as well. So say, it's basically a phone that you can personalize to your needs. So say you just want a phone so you can take pictures, you could do what Toadskii said, and you can remove all the shit that you don't need, like a speaker and shit, and you can just put a bunch of, like, a really big camera on the back and then put a battery on. Or
But
say
why
if
wouldn't
you,
why wouldn't you just buy a camera for that? Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you buy like a full
I-
HD camera for that?
okay, I don't know. Don't sue me. But say if you just wanted the phone just for the hell of having a phone, and you just wanted, I don't know, an internet browser or some shit like that, you just get a block that lets you go over the internet, a graphics thing, a graphics card, and a screen, and then the rest of it would just be power supply. And then you could just carry that around with you.
So that's, like, to me, that sounds like they're just trying to make a inexpensive, all-in-one sort of device.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gonna cater for. Okay.
Gonna cater for personal needs of the individual user.
Yeah, I think it's a really, really fantastic idea, to be honest.
Yeah. Because, also, I saw the video for that, and it said, so when we use our phones and our camera breaks, we chuck out the whole phone and get another phone, whereas if the camera was to break on this phone, you just take the block out and replace it with another block.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Did they have any guidelines on prices or?
Oh no, this was just a concept.
Right now it's a concept.
You'd think it would cost a shitload of money.
Yeah, because it depends like on the expense of the blocks compared to the expense of an actual separate device that does the same function. Whether or not that'd sell many, it'd sell as a product.
Yeah.
Plus, there'd be a lot of guidelines, like don't touch the pointy bits that you insert into the thing, because otherwise you could get some static discharge, and it'll fuck up the component. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a question to ask all of you people in the call, except for C1TRUS, because I think I already know the answer to it. But any of you guys getting the next gen consoles?
Okay, yeah.
No.
I'll go first. I've been debating this in my head, like whether or not I would, and I don't know. I've changed my mind a lot of times, but the Xbox One is looking like an all-in-one device, like we talked about before. It's got the TV functionality. It's got it's got all those little spiffy things on the side, as well as being a gaming console.
Yep.
So if I was to pick a next-gen console, it'd be the Xbox One. But I don't think I'll be getting it on release, if at all. It'd be further down the track.
Fair call. And Kylan, you said you weren't going to get one.
I don't think I would, because to me it's just they both just seem the same, really. Like they're both pretty much the same. They're gonna have similar games and everything. And in the end, the Xbox One is just an entertainment system. It's not actually a game console anymore. It's just simply.
Yeah, I completely agree. Microsoft have gone. Like, they've blown out of proportion so much what they've done with the Xbox. Like, originally, the original Xbox, it was a gaming machine. That's what it was. And with the Xbox 360, they've slowly integrated, like, internet access and stuff like Bing and stuff like that. It's just crazy. Like Foxtel as well, Facebook. They've integrated all this shit into the Xbox 360.
As well.
Yeah, and YouTube. And they're taking it a step further with the Xbox One, adding Blu-ray discs, so now people will not only use it to game and for web access, but they're also going to be watching movies on it too, which you could do with the 360 as well, but now it's going to have a Blu-ray drive. You can watch Blu-ray DVDs as well.
I can see though what the sort of target audience they'd be marketing to is sort of for people who would use all that stuff but don't have the expense to replace outdated machines. You can buy this all in one package for 600, 700, however much it is.
Yeah.
And you're going to get all the contents.
Let's think of it. On my Alienware laptop, I've got a Blu-ray player. I've got like everything it has, and I don't have to pay for any games if I don't want to. So you're going to have to pay for online to be able to play online as well.
Oh yeah, there's no doubting that PC is the superior console. Quote unquote console to play. But for convenience, it's the Xbox or the PS4 all the way. It's really catering towards the casual gamers rather than the hardcore gamers.
It's also catering to people who aren't like particularly gamers, because I know at E3 they were really trying to present the TV functionality of it over the gaming functionality of it. So they're appealing to
Yeah.
completely separate demographic now.
Yeah.
As far as gamers.
Well, what I think that they're trying to do is they're trying to appeal to, rather than just a single member of the family, which is usually a teenager, preferably male, is what I think that they were, because their biggest games are like Call of Duty and stuff like that, which is appealing for the male teenager demographic.
Yeah, the
but
male
what I think,
demographic, yep.
yeah, but what that's not to say that girls can't play it.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that out there.
Don't start any.
yeah.
Don't start sexist
Yeah.
shit in here.
Yeah, no, but now I think that they're appealing to the entire family
Yeah.
rather than just one person. So say if a teenager, for example, Toadskii wanted the Xbox One and they were asking their mother to buy it for them, they could say, "Oh, well, with this I can play my games, but also you can watch your movies and you can go on your Facebook and stuff with it as well." And stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's exactly
So-
my way of looking at it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly what Nintendo have done. You know, with the Wii U, it's not the best gaming console out there, but it does cater towards the whole family demographic
Yeah.
completely.
Although it would be a fantastic console if it had some good games out for it at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The only when we play Wii, Cobby, when you come round, is the only reason we play it is because of Mario.
Yeah.
Straight up, that's the only reason we
The
Mario
play
version,
games
it.
for the
version
win.
exclusives for Nintendo are just like it's
Amazing.
a
Yeah.
massive notch above any exclusives you're going to get on the
Yeah.
360 or the PS3.
Yeah, they're just so fun.
Timeless classics.
That's it. That's it. And also, like, what games are you looking forward to for the release of this year and the next year?
Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 is looking good.
Uh,
Like as. Sorry, you go first.
No. Okay. All I was gonna say is that I'm not looking forward to anything because I don't have anything planned. So,
Really?
no, not really. I'm not entirely sure what's coming out, to be honest. So, enlighten me. Tell me what you're enjoying. Sorry for making stupid noises.
I was like, to be honest, I've really hated on it really hard, and that's Call of Duty Ghosts. But I've been I've been watching a Let's Play of the campaign, and I don't know if I can say the YouTuber's name or not. So tell me if I can.
Yeah, just say it.
Yeah, it's Chris Smooth's playthrough.
Right.
I don't know. He's pretty big YouTuber, I think.
Yeah.
But his playthrough of it is like it's shown me that it looks like Infinity Ward have really like up their standards compared to what their last game.
Oh, yeah, their last game
MW3 was trash.
Yeah.
Well, when MW3 came out, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's a new Call of Duty game. It's the most amazing thing of all time."
Yeah,
and
everyone,
then
that's what happens every year, though.
that's the Call of Duty cycle. And then 6 months later, everyone's like, "Oh, this game is actually a piece of shit."
But
When
the
you get
thing is,
past all
with
the
Modern
new-
Warfare 3, everyone like really liked it within the first like week or two, but everyone started hating on it a lot earlier than expected.
Yeah, personally, I got through the first couple of multiplayer levels and was pretty over it. It was like it just seems subpar to MW2 in terms of it's. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, it's just a trashy game. It was very rushed. Although I did hear a story about when Modern Warfare 3 was being released that Activision actually went up to the Infinity Ward studio and basically was saying to them, the next gen console is coming out, the next time you have to make a game for us. So why don't you have a separate team working on that while you are making this game as well? So I think they were like preparing for the next gen 2 years in advance, and doing that had hindered their quality on Modern Warfare 3.
Because MW3 just was like, I know anyone who played it would probably agree with me
Just
that
looks like
MW2 is just leaps and bounds
It's like
ahead.
they run out of time, so they just copy and pasted a whole bunch of stuff from Modern Warfare 2 that made it worse.
Although, going with an unpopular opinion, I did enjoy the campaign on MW3.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't finished the campaign on any of them.
My favourite campaign out of any Call of Duty is Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1 was beast.
Yeah, that's probably the one that I got the most through, but I think I just gave up on the rest of them.
Well,
The twist
Todd,
at the end was so good.
Yep.
yeah. I don't know, Todd, have you played Black Ops 2's campaign?
I've played it twice.
What was your opinion on the the choice system that you can make?
The choice system was horrible.
Yeah.
And those missions where you got to control the whole battlefield, I hated that. That was
It
really
just seemed like, to me,
poorly
because I
executed.
thought the campaign had the potential to be good, but it just seemed like they were shoving a lot of stuff down your throat.
Yeah,
They were
I
trying to
liked the
shove so
storyline
much.
of it. The storyline was really good, but just the way they did it, like the
Yeah,
execution
poor
of,
execution.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really
See,
bad.
what I think could have improved it is that if they had the choices, and if you chose one thing or the other thing, the storyline actually changed
Yeah,
Well, it
rather
does.
than
It does in some
it
circumstances.
changes a little bit, but there's always those key plot points that happen no matter what you do.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the theme of a Call of Duty game. It's very
Yeah, well,
linear.
what's the point in having all this free choice if it's just going to be the same story anyways?
Exactly. I'll give Treyarch that it was a step in the right direction, but it's $1 million idea, $2 execution. You know.
Quickly
Oh,
changing
Yeah.
game
yeah, that's a good way
subject.
to put it.
Has any of you played Metro Last Light?
No.
No, but I want to.
It is like I'm not a fan of campaign games where you have to just go through, finish all the stages, and then that's it. You're done with it. But this game is amazing. Like it's just so much fun. Like I've just found it to be really good. It's based on the Metro train system.
Yeah.
Pretty much like aliens appear, and they start a war. They end it, and then the whole world starts dying. So everybody's living
Holy shit.
everyone's living in the train system, pretty much.
Storyline
then-
sounds
Isn't
sick.
it to get away
It's-
from the isn't it supposed to isn't it so they can get away from like radiation or some shit like that?
Yeah. It's the radiation on the Earth is that strong, so it's changed all animals, everything, but humans just die from it. And
Okay.
then there's like these really strange aliens, and they kind of control what has happened. And there's only a few of them. Like there's only a few of them around.
That sounds like the sickest game ever.
It's so much fun. Like just the campaign of it. It's so good.
Yeah, it sounds wicked.
I have a question really quickly. Is the radiation coming from inside the Earth, or is it like because of warheads or some shit like that?
I'm not quite sure yet because they haven't actually explained it. They haven't actually explained that. They've just kind of been. It's just kind of been like, oh, the world's been taken. You can't go outside because of the radiation. It's sort of
okay.
that thing.
Because I imagine that if the radiation was coming from inside of the Earth, then even the train systems wouldn't be.
Yeah, I think
You know.
it's just on the outside because
Yeah.
every time it rains, the characters seem to get annoyed because they have to wear certain suits. They have to wear just once when it's not raining, and then it switches to one when it is raining, and it's kind of like acid rain sort of thing.
Yeah,
And-
well, that would make sense.
In the game, it's campaign, like there's levels and that, but you also get to interact in different areas you go to. So
Yeah.
underground, I've been to one place in Russia where it was kind of like like all these criminals, like, but they've kind of like stopped being criminal kind of thing, and they're sort of just living now, trying to survive. So pretty much that's that, and in there's a strip club, there's shooting ranges, everything. You can interact with just about everything, and you can pretty much just walk into people. They'll say they'll have a go at you. All of that, like it's everything. It's just such
Sounds-
a
That's really
game.
cool.
Sounds
That's
awesome.
really cool.
And the graphics are amazing as well. Like they're just such good graphics as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
like, yeah, as you said, like, with games that you just play through a storyline and then that's it, that's the end of the game. Like, one game that I found was like that, although it did have a multiplayer aspect, it wasn't very good, but a game like that I really liked was Far Cry 3.
Far Cry, yeah.
That game is so good. I love that game. And
It's
yeah, like you can interact with stuff. Like they had the challenges you could do, like the throwing knife challenge,
Yeah.
or the races and stuff like that. Or like taking over the bases. You know, it was just such a great game all round. I really loved that game.
Well, we actually did a few videos, you and me, Toad,
Yes,
of
we
us
did.
playing the multiplayer campaign,
Yes, we did.
and like that was fun in itself as well.
It was,
The-
yeah.
The actual the multiplayer TDM style sort of gameplay was it wasn't really necessary in my opinion in the game.
Yeah, it would have been better if they scrapped the multiplayer and just extended the storyline. I think that would have been a
I
better
think
idea.
is there extensions for it now?
Oh, there's like,
There's the Blood Dragon DLC, I believe.
I've heard that
Yeah,
shit.
that's not even DLC. It's more of a standalone game because you don't need Far Cry 3 to play it.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's pretty bad though.
It's really short. It's really short, and it does pack a bit of difficulty, but it's really short.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Something that I really liked about Far Cry 3, and this is an unsung hero of games. Basically, I really liked the dialogue in Far Cry 3. It was like really original dialogue.
Oh, yeah, like vast.
Like it all made sense. Yeah, it was just
crazy.
different. It was unique. It really added a lot to the story rather than cheesy dialogue like, "Oh, we need to find our friends. Come on, let's go to that cave."
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
One problem though I had with the dialogue in Far Cry 3 was the AI enemy dialogue, which was
Oh, yep.
I think 5 recorded lines where
Who was that?
like they'd
Oh yeah.
be telling their
no.
mate that they had to clap every 20 seconds if you were hiding in the trees. So
Yeah. I forgot about that.
that's
Yeah,
the
but
one problem I had. though.
The main cutscenes and those dialogues were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great game. Great game. But heading back to what we were talking about before, about the next generation games and games that are coming out.
I'm sorry, I just have to get over the clap.
We got to
thing.
go on the segues.
That's it. Them segues. But the thing that I was talking about that I'm really looking forward to, I think I said on the first episode of the Misfit show, was Watch Dogs. I'm really looking forward to Watch Dogs.
Yeah, you've told me all about that.
Watch Dogs, oh my god, I cannot wait till that comes out.
The trailer,
Oh my
they've
God.
really like hyped it up really well with the trailers.
They
in
have.
particular. Like they've really, and it's an interesting idea too.
It is. It's kind of like I always say. It's like GTA 5 with technology.
Yeah.
I think we discussed this last podcast on the Misfit show.
What?
But I seriously think that they're hyping it up a lot. I don't think it's going to deliver.
Well,
I really don't.
we will see.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
And Titanfall. Oh my god! I just watched some gameplay trailer of that the other week. Oh, that game looks so good as well.
Which game?
Titanfall.
Yeah. That seems like the one's selling point
It is
though.
the COD killer. It's going
That's
to
a
be the
big
COD
call.
killer. It's going to be the COD killer.
Wait, which
Actually-
game is this?
Titanfall.
Titanfall. You saying COD Killer actually just reminded me of the game that I'm probably most hyped for on the next gen, and that's the next Star Wars Battlefront game, which I played endlessly.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Which I played endlessly as a kid.
I have never ever seen
I've still
any
got
gameplay
that.
of
I've
this.
still got that on my original Xbox. I
Yeah.
still have it on my original Xbox.
They haven't showed any gameplay for it yet. They kind of teased it at the EA at E3
Yep.
at the EA convention,
Okay.
and they're running it on the new Battlefield engine, the
Far out.
Frostbite engine. So
Yeah,
just
Frostbite
imagine
engine is
Battlefield
crazy.
with a Star Wars sort of theme.
Yeah, the Frostbite engine is crazy. It's so
Hmm.
good. And they're going to be running like a Star Wars game on the Frostbite engine.
Mm.
Holy shit. That actually sounds wicked.
Because I played Battlefront 1 and 2 religiously from probably grade 4 to grade 6.
That's awesome.
Does anyone know what Destiny is about?
It's like
It's like
From what I've heard,
it's like futuristic post-apocalyptic robot shit.
from what I've heard, it's Halo.
Genius!
From what I've heard, it's
Yeah.
apparently just like a Halo MMO.
The only thing that's got me really intrigued about that game is that it's a mixture of, is it Bungie and Activision? I think it's
Yeah.
Bungie and
I know
Activision.
that Bungie is working on
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure, and Activision's working on it too.
The thing is, to me though, is it seems way too much Halo, which Bungie actually stepped away from after
Yeah.
they
Well-
made 3. No, Reach.
Yeah. No,
After
they stepped
Reach.
away from it after Reach, yeah.
Yeah, after Reach they stepped away from it, and it just seems way too much more like Halo. Like they just kind of are milking the same idea.
Yeah, it's
trying
just
to
kind of like,
change its face.
I'm going to leave this blue ball here, and I'm going to grab this other blue ball.
Yeah,
It's exactly like that.
Except this blue ball is red. That's basically what it is. It's
It just
still a
seems
ball.
way too much Halo
It's
to
just a tad different.
Yeah.
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 I'm
It's
Actually,
stupid.
a better metaphor for that would be I'm gonna drop this blue ball and get a slightly darker shade of blue ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it is. Go on, Jacob. Sorry.
No, that to me is just the problem. It just seems like they can't. Like they've had success with Halo, and then they're trying to get away from Halo, and they've just made Halo 2.0. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense when you put it like that. Like I've
Halo
never really thought of that at
2.0
all.
wasn't Halo 2.0 Halo 2? Out of
Well,
curiosity.
they're just remaking Halo with a different face. It's the same shit, different smell.
Curtis, I'm just going to change the subject again. Curtis,
Yeah?
did you buy Cube World?
Yes, I bought Cube World.
I
Don't be
feel
an
I
ass.
laugh at you. I laugh at you.
Why? Why do you laugh at me? I know
Because
they
I
haven't released an I know they haven't released an update in like 4 months.
No, I told
But
you not to buy it because
The game
I
designer's
told
up and left. He's
you.
up and left.
He
He's
disappeared.
done.
He took the millions of dollars that he made, and he's just
He pulled a notch.
Did he?
Yep, he's gone.
Are you fucking kidding?
Nah, he's gone.
he's not coming back. He's ditched the game. He's left. And you paid for it.
Don't shit me. Don't shit me. It was like $20. I don't give a shit. Basically, okay. He said that he was gonna do it. He hasn't released an update in 3 months. I still believe that he will. Okay, Jacob just left the
Yeah.
fucking call.
That's alright. I'll call him back.
Right,
See what.
his PC would have
Alright.
crashed.
Oh, hang on.
Anyway,
Sorry.
so basically, I still think that he's going to, he's gonna bring out an update when he's well and ready. Was it said on like a forum or some shit that he's just got up and left?
No, it was straight out. The people from Cube World said straight out he's left.
It's like
He's
all
like-
the people that have bought Cube World are like
Hold on.
little puppies, and then this guy's the owner, and he's just walked up and left.
Okay.
You just
No,
left
he's
you all
abandoned
in a
all of his little
box by the
puppies.
side of the road.
Originally,
But-
he said that he wasn't going to, but then he didn't
Okay.
realize how much money he would have made. He didn't realize he was going to make so much
Hold
money.
on. Cube World. Creator
Searches.
left.
He took
2
the
months
money
down
and
the
then-
line, Cube World hasn't been updated.
Wow.
Don't shit me. Don't shit me. I'll
No.
get fucking shit. I'll find out where you live.
It's all done. It's all gone.
Straight up.
Who needs Cube World when you got Minecraft?
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
just
I know.
Although Cube World was very entertaining as a game that I pirated.
Yeah, it was.
It was different. That's what was good about it.
Yeah. So on the topic of things that aren't seeming to get updated, if you don't mind me changing the subject,
No, that's fine.
do you guys have an opinion on the DayZ standalone that's seemingly avoiding us every month?
I've totally forgotten about that.
Exactly.
Wow. Is that
So-
is that even going to happen?
They said it was going to be released.
Yeah, July.
What?
July.
It was going to be July, then it was going to be August, and then it was going to be September, then October, and we're still waiting now that it's, the 9th of the 11th?
I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest.
Because I've seen, it got leaked, there was gameplay of it on YouTube, it was looking like a really fantastic game, and
Yeah.
if you go through the patch notes and whatever else that they're doing for it, it sounds grouse for anyone who's played DayZ. But
Yeah.
we're still waiting. And it's really starting to get me. I know a couple of my friends who are also interested in the game are getting a bit antsy now for its release.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played DayZ myself, but I have seen quite a lot of gameplay of it, and that as a standalone game would sell heaps. That would sell so many copies. Like, I don't get why they haven't done it yet. I mean, they would just make so much money off of it. Like, they should have done it by now.
Yeah,
It's getting
'cause
ridiculous.
Rocket, the lead designer, said that it was done, and where did he go? He went and climbed Mount Everest in celebration. And,
Are you being
we haven't-
serious?
Yeah,
That's
go
crazy.
search it up now if you want to, but we haven't seen him since.
Probably died.
Yes, no, he's alive. He's got photos of himself at the summit, but
Fair enough.
like,
Wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
we're still waiting down here, Rocket. Because the way that they're planning to work it is like in a Minecraft system where you're going to pay $10-15 for their alpha to beta, and from there they're going to continuously update it until they release a full copy where you're going to be paying for full at that stage.
Okay, fair enough.
But we're still waiting patiently.
Have we got
My fingers
anything
are
else to
still
talk
crossed.
about, or are we just about done?
No, really quickly.
Yeah,
really
sure.
quickly. I don't know what we were talking about. I zoned out while I was researching. I just want to really quickly say, Jacob and Kylan, you little fuckers, basically, on Twitter, while I said, don't be concerned, we're still working on Cube World, we just have a lot of additional work to do at the moment. And that was 19 days ago.
That's
Which
low.
is
Don't
a
be
very-
little bitches.
You know
It's
that it came out like 2 weeks ago that he took the money and left. Yeah.
Irregardless,
Okay.
that's a very open-ended statement.
It is. It can be interpreted in many ways.
He can just be
Look,
like,
just-
"Oh, I've stolen
okay?
your money." Oh, fuck it.
Ah.
I mean,
I'm not trying to break your heart or, but
Oh my god! My heart feels so broken.
well, at
Go on.
least your heart won't be broken too bad. I mean, just think about all those people that have ranked up to like max level and shit.
grinded hours on that game.
Yeah, I could just
You-
see
you had
them
to
being the
grind.
angry ones.
On Cuba, you just have to grind. It's not like Minecraft where you progress bit by bit. It's a grinding game.
Yeah, that's
Uh.
and grinding games can suck my balls.
Didn't you have like a list of questions to do?
Oh
Toadskii?
yeah, I've got like a list of would you rather questions, but
Okay.
they're not.
Why don't we do some? I'm kind of interested to see what the rest of the questions are.
While C1TRUS dries his tears, we'll chuck a few of those out there.
All right, so you are now the Activision marketing department manager. Okay, what would you have called the latest Call of Duty? The title.
Considering that it's about ghosts, it's a pretty hard question.
Okay, let's say that you. Okay, let's change that. What would you call the next Call of Duty?
So it's gonna be. We're
I know.
assuming it's an Activision game, aren't we?
Yep. Oh my
And-
god, Black Ops 3.
We're assuming it's not Black Ops 3.
If it's
No.
Black Ops 3, I think I'm going to shoot myself because I think that it might be similar to Modern Warfare 3's success.
Okay,
Okay.
you know what I want from Call of Duty? I want World of, not by this name, but I want World of War V2.
I want a standalone zombies game.
Look, I'd like a standalone zombies game, but more to the question, I think I'd probably name the next Call of Duty game Call of Duty, same shit, different day.
I really liked what Jacob said, how he said World at War, like V2 or whatever you said.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
I think we need an old timey game again.
Mhm,
World
like,
of-
you know what Halo
World
did
War
with
game.
Halo Anniversary?
Yeah.
How cool would it be if that was World at War?
Well, I don't think they should completely revamp, like not just reskin, revamp World at War, but I think it's probably time to go back to the past. They've had a lot of games that are in the future, because Ghost is pretty futuristic.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Black Ops 2 is obviously extremely futuristic,
Yeah.
and MW3, 2, and 1 are relatively futuristic as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to go back.
Yep, I
Yeah.
completely agree with that. Yeah.
Because
That would be good.
old time guns are cool.
They are.
Yeah.
Well, why not take I'd like a Call of Duty game. This is on Jacob's point, where you get taken to like key points in like history. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could play as a character and you got to see
Pearl Harbor.
like Pearl Harbor and shit like that?
That
in
would
like
be cool.
in like an Assassin's Creed sort of.
Yeah,
thing.
like you
Oh,
like
that's a bit far back.
you
No, you know what I mean. Like what's it called? Not the
Animus.
Alamos. Yeah, that's it. The
Animus.
Animus.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh, okay.
That sort of system.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
okay.
no, something I'd like to see is like you're a character or you're multiple characters, and you're at these specific areas at these times, and they weave a bit of a story into it with these like real world events. but they're still fighting like an imaginary war, so they can still have their own little custom timeline.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess you could kind of you can kind of say that with the Black Ops 1 and 2 campaign, because like with the Black Ops 1 campaign, they did go back in time, right? They had all these like that. It was like World War. Was Black Ops 1 World War 2 or was it?
Yeah,
it
it was the Cold War.
Okay.
It was the Cold
War.
War.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then in Black Ops 2, they had those characters back, and then they also did jump back and forth between old events and current events.
Yeah.
That kind of annoyed me though, unfortunately.
I
Really?
liked that. I liked
Yeah,
that.
I liked playing with the cool new futuristic guns.
Yeah, the futuristic guns are cool. Like, that's one thing about the futuristic games is that they can make up weapons,
Yeah.
and they can just be totally OP, and no one would care because it's
It's the future.
it's
Like
made up.
that sniper rifle that can shoot through walls.
Or like, yeah, well, that's exactly right. Like a sniper rifle that shoots through walls. It's got like X-ray scopes. Well, I mean, that's not
Yeah.
too futuristic. I think they in the military they would have X-ray scopes. Anyway, I reckon they
Yeah.
would. Yeah,
But that's what I want to see from the next Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Go back to the past.
that'd be cool.
Call it Call of Duty. Back to the future. There we go.
Really?
Bring some pirate guns in or something.
All right, I've got another question for you guys. If you woke up with Superman's powers, what would you do?
Okay.
Probably kill Justin Bieber and stuff. Like people like
Okay.
that.
Really quickly, I have something to say. If Superman is weak against kryptonite, and kryptonite is a part of his home planet, then wouldn't Kryptonians be weak as fuck on their
No.
normal planet?
Okay, have you seen the latest Superman?
No, I haven't.
Okay, then you wouldn't.
I didn't go.
understand.
I
Okay,
didn't go
this
out
is
of
how
my
Superman
way.
works. Okay?
Okay.
So he was on Krypton as a baby. He got sent out of Krypton as it was exploding. Once he hits Earth, he climatizes to Earth's atmosphere and
Okay,
and
yeah.
everything like that. Although he has not had any contact with his home planet, for his whole life, pretty much. And in the new Superman movie, when the evil dude in the movie, I think his name was Emperor Zod or something like that.
Yeah, Emperor
when he
Zod,
when he
yeah.
picks him up, and he gets him in this spaceship, and he takes him out into the atmosphere, like Superman, like he's on the ground, and like he's like bleeding and shit, and because he hasn't climatized to the atmosphere and all that, and plus that spaceship is from Krypton as well. And it's because that's the main reason. He just hasn't climatized to that planet, and a
Okay.
piece of kryptonite is from Krypton, his planet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's good Superman lore. That's good knowledge. That's good for a trivia night, Todd.
Yeah, it is. Those people that have trivia nights.
Oh, well, my girlfriend has a trivia night every 6 months.
There you go, Todd.
Bullshit.
No, but you have to pay like $70 to enter. It's
What?
it's
There
for
goes
charity.
Todd.
Listen, it's for charity. It's for charity.
Screw that.
Todd doesn't have that sort of money.
Especially not for charity.
It's really good.
What charity is it going to?
Well, it goes to an animal shelter.
Oh yeah.
It goes to Pets Haven Animal Shelter.
Okay.
So yeah, and that with that money they can buy blankets and food and shit for all the animals and whatnot.
That's actually
That's
nice.
sweet.
Yeah,
But Todd doesn't have that sort of
and
money. So.
they
No, I
so,
don't. Alright,
I'm
well,
I'm not an expert.
I'm,
Any
I'm,
other questions?
I'm kind of like, I'm hesitant about giving you guys these would you rather questions, only if you guys
Why?
really want them, because
Give us the worst one you got. Like not worst, but you know what I mean. Go on, drop it. Let's go.
Alright, okay. Would you rather not have sex with a goat, but everyone is completely convinced that you have had sex with a goat, or have sex with the goat, but no one will ever find out?
Go on, Cobby, you can answer first.
I don't want to answer first. Alright, so with option 1, you're morally correct. You haven't But everyone's gonna think you're a freak, right? But the other
Well,
one, like, you
Okay, can I just say something really quickly? Not on the fact that you're a freak, but in the first scenario, you haven't broken the law, but you've broken the law in everyone else's eyes, so therefore you can be arrested. Whereas the second scenario, you've broken the law, but you're not going to be found out.
Nah.
I think you guys are missing the point. I think the goat would get the worst thing in this situation. I mean, especially in situation 2.
Oh, I thought you were talking about situation 1.
No.
I
The
don't.
goat.
That is such a hard question, though.
I'm gonna answer it because I don't know what's the right thing to say.
Okay, I have an answer.
Fuck it,
I
I'm
have
going
an
for the goat.
answer.
Go.
I'm getting the goat. I'm getting on with the goat.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm not getting on with the goat. I'm not getting on with the goat. What I'll do is I won't do it with the goat, but I'll let everyone else think that I did it with the goat, because at the end of the day, I can just kill them.
Well,
Alright.
I've got it. That escalated quickly.
What?
Alright, so
in the
let's-
end of the day, I can just kill you.
So can we weigh up the morals here?
Okay.
For C1TRUS, he could either A, have sex with a goat or kill everyone.
Just get on goat.
That's
Okay.
that's Todd's motto now. Get on goat. Get on it.
That's gonna be like your new YouTube thing, like that you say it every single.
Yo guys, what's going
like-
on? Get on goat.
Wouldn't that be weird? Like, it's time for a little turd on goat action.
Oh, god.
Alright,
Oh
I'm
my
going with
God.
option 1, Kylan.
Oh,
What do you
Can
think?
I just not answer?
I don't think that's an option.
Alright, so we're at Kylan's pick number 2. Alright.
Wait, what? No, I'm going
next
with one.
question.
I'm going with one.
Next question as Kylan picks number 2.
Alright, the next question is pretty bad.
Eh.
But, would you rather change gender every time you sneeze?
No, I know this.
Or not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby?
Not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby. I'll explain
Yeah.
my reasoning afterwards.
Yeah,
I would change gender every time I sneeze.
Actually, I would too. I wouldn't mind seeing what it's like to be a chick every now and then.
Yep, I'm with Kylan.
Yeah, I think I'm with option 1 as well. I think that not being able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby could lead you in very, very bad situations.
Okay, well, I have an answer for that. I don't necessarily have to eat muffins.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, what'd you say? I don't understand.
I don't have to eat muffins. Therefore, I won't have to find out whether or not I'm eating a baby or a muffin.
But if you
But-
have a kid, it might look like.
Could
a
you
muffin.
imagine, like, just seeing someone walk in and then, like, they're holding a muffin? And they're thinking, holy shit, why is that chick, like,
Okay,
holding that
well-
muffin up against her breast?
Okay, well, I think I'd be able to tell that was a baby by how she was holding it. It's like, ooh, muffin, want some extra milk? What the fuck?
But you're not going to be able to tell the difference.
Okay,
You don't know. You don't
well,
know. You're born
I
and you don't know which one's a baby and which one's not. You look like a muffin.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. Well, I still won't go near. I won't go near muffins. I choose option 2.
You're a muffin!
Congratulations,
Alright.
sir, madam. It's a muffin.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
think I'm going to pick number 1 because I'd be okay with that. And it happens
Yeah.
from time to time for me, as you guys might
Yeah, I
know.
don't
Well-
think sneezing is that bad, to be honest.
If you're like me,
What the hell? Oh my
usually-
god.
you sneeze. I usually sneeze with even numbers, so I'll sneeze, and then I'll sneeze, and then I'll sneeze like 4 times or 6 times. So no matter what, I'd sneeze once, turn into a girl, sneeze again, turn back into a guy, and then that would be it. I'd be a girl for like a second.
When I sneeze, right, you know how, like, you see people and they sneeze, like, multiple amounts of times? Like, mine is so completely different. Like, mine just all bundles up into one giant sneeze.
So
and it
you're
goes,
just going to be a giant
"Achoo!"
girl.
And it's just like one huge one, and then that's it. It's all done.
You should yell. You should yell out Kamehameha when you do that.
Does that change? Does that change your sneeze though when you turn into a girl? Like, do you have a masculine sneeze and a
Ooh,
feminine sneeze?
that is a good question.
Like, do you end up
Achoo!
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's completely altered the whole question itself.
No, I'm still going with it. I'm still going with the change genders with the
Yeah, so am I.
Okay.
That would be very
I'm
sneaky.
going with the muffin.
Alright,
question.
citrus is a muffin.
Alright, I'm going to leave you guys with one more question, and it's actually not a bad question at all. Okay.
Oh.
So, would you rather be able to speak any language fluently or be able to talk to animals?
I'd rather
I'd be
speak
able
every language fluently.
I'd be able to. I'd speak every language fluently, and
Yeah.
I'll let Jacob tell you why if he's on the same thought level as me.
Oh, I think I already know what it is too.
I'm gonna pick up chicks from every country. What are you gonna do?
Okay, well, I'd say if I could speak every language, then
You can speak animal language.
I can speak animal language as well.
No, that
Yeah,
doesn't
we
work
weren't
like
on the same wavelength.
doesn't work like that, Curtis.
It doesn't work like that.
No, you can only speak human language.
Okay, fine. Then I'll talk to animals because I don't need to interact with other people from. I'll just stay in my own country.
See, this is the difference between you and me. I will go pick up foreign girls, and you'll talk to animals at home.
Yeah, well, I imagine that. I imagine that foreign girls would be, used to the same pickup lines, just in a different language. So if you're saying, "Oh, hey, what's up, baby? Wanna ride dick?" then,
Is that how you got your girlfriend?
That is not how it works.
Is this how you pick girls now?
I imagine that's. It didn't need to be that bad.
No,
I imagine
think-
that's still.
I think that
still
speaking
would-
any language would be good because then you could just like swear in public and no one would even know.
Oh, but.
You could walk past some chick and just say like "damn" and then and you could say some other shit in some other language and she wouldn't even know.
So, okay, I'm gonna translate "damn" and I'm gonna make it sound German. Okay,
It'd probably just
That's what
be
I'm gonna
dumb.
dumb.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
I
Okay.
reckon I would probably go with the animal one. Like,
There
let's
you
be
go.
honest. I would love to go to a zoo or something and start talking to an elephant or something in front of everyone.
Just tell it to go mad and kill
hey
it.
lion, what you doing? I don't know, lion
German.
stuff, I guess.
I'm just
Okay.
lying around.
Yeah, that's it.
Swedish. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually a pretty good.
Alright.
What the fuck does that even say?
Just read it.
Yeah, just read it.
Okay, well, I'll put it back in. Okay, this is in Latin. Damn is condemner.
Oh yeah, condemo.
know,
Condemo!
I know in Spanish that it's maldito,
Maldito.
just from my limited
Spaniter?
Spanish at school.
Where's the Spaniter? I
you
imagine
can
in
speak
the
any
essay.
language right, and you could actually understand what Pitbull is saying in his songs.
Maldita.
Or actually, you could, if
Maldita.
you go to another country, if someone was trying to rip you off, or
Yeah.
what I mean.
That'd be sick.
I'm trying to rip you off.
You
can just
son
imagine.
of a bitch.
Any other questions, Toadskii? I still think that your goat one is the hardest to answer.
Alright, I've got another one. Okay, this isn't on my list, but... Okay, so you're stuck on a deserted island?
Okay. Oh, is this
And-
the Charizard?
No,
Okay.
you're stuck on a deserted island and you meet a mermaid.
Oh god.
Top half or bottom half human?
Oh, no. Oh,
Okay.
What kind of? All right, say I go.
Hold
say
on,
I go,
hold on,
say I go
hold
it's time
bottom.
to end the podcast.
What-
Okay.
what's-
Brenna's just... Hold on. Brenna's just scared me. I just screamed like a girl.
You didn't
Did you-
click on a.
Did
on
you
a jump
catch that?
I don't know,
Yeah,
I wasn't
sure.
listening, to be
Brenna
honest.
was creeping up behind me, and I turned around and she was just there, and I shat myself.
Go clean yourself up.
We'll see you soon, alright?
Okay, back to the
Yeah.
fish question.
So it's,
Go on, fish question.
is that the end of the question? Top half or bottom?
That's basically it, top half or bottom
Alright,
half human.
what kind of fish is it? Either way.
Um,
Oh.
okay, let's go exotic. Let's go great white shark.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I completely missed this question.
Alright, I'll reiterate. Okay, you're stuck on a deserted island. Yeah?
Yes.
You meet a mermaid.
Yeah.
Would you rather the top half or bottom half human?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say the top half.
And the top and the top half of an actual, like the top half of the rest of the mermaid.
Yeah, either have the
be a
top half
great
as a great white shark or a human, or the bottom half as a great white shark or a human.
Okay.
I'm going with
Jesus
bottom half
Christ.
as a fish, as the shark,
Yeah, that's what I do.
because it doesn't matter.
Bottom half. Bottom half.
Bottom half what?
Oh yeah. Bottom half human.
Oh, so you're having the head as the great white shark.
Yes.
Well,
You-
Good luck
you have-
communicating
you
to
have-
that.
You have fun with a great white shark face, babe.
because the thing is, right, you're gonna have to like that like the mermaid could still come on land, but like its head would have to be stuck in the water.
Okay. Why don't we just say?
It'll just be floating ass up.
Why don't we just say that the fuck's sake, that the mermaid, you don't have to have sex with the mermaid. Let's say that.
You just have to
Okay.
look at them.
Alright, what else?
I'm still going bottom half.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think that with the
Retain
top half, you could still communicate with the mermaid.
Whereas if it's great white shark, it's just gonna.
It's gonna rip you to shreds.
What's a great white shark say?
Rah, 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 rah,
We need to
rah.
make this song. We need to make a song about this.
Alright, and also, if the top half is fish, it's hard. Like, you could get the mermaid to fish food for you, right? If
This
it's
is true.
top half human, it can use like spears and shit underwater.
And it'd swim really fast.
Yeah, but like if the top half is fish, it just eat the food on you.
There you go.
There you go.
Maybe the mermaid just doesn't want to play with us and it just swims away.
Am I the only one who's thinking about the sex?
That was a thing that was at the back of my mind, like, and I'm just like, eh.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's the first thing I thought with. That's why I'm going there.
I want to live comfortably and survive first. Once that's out of the way, then we can do that.
Oh, screw that.
I'd much rather survive, to be honest.
Kylan's
Okay.
words of wisdom.
Is it, yeah, just
Um,
you're stuck on the island with this mermaid, YOLO.
I just had a look at the time. Do you have any more questions, Toadskii?
Nah, I'm out.
because-
I think that's a good way to finish the show.
We've been going for like an hour and 20 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
God, we're just good friends.
I'll be honest with you, I've just been watching streams the whole time.
Alright, so thank you guys for watching the Misfit Show, and in the description down below you're going to be getting links to Jacob's channel even if he doesn't use it. Do you even still use it?
I'll start using it again. Just
Make
Alright.
one for League. We'll make
Alright,
one for
and
League.
Kylan, do you still use yours?
A little bit, not really.
we're gonna start a duo channel anyway, Kylan and I. So
Alright, well tell me
maybe
when that
we'll
happens
get you
and
the
I'll
link.
update the description.
Yeah.
So
no worries.
So links down below to both of those guys' channel, to Jacob and Kylan's channel, and thank you for being on the show, by the way.
No worries, guys. Thanks
Um,
for having us on.
Yeah, no problems. And
No
if you
problem.
guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, I think that's about it. So,
So, our channel's going to be in the description below, Toadskii.
No,
oh yeah, and C1TRUS maybe, if you want.
Is yours as well?
if he's lucky.
Yeah,
I
mine will be
imagine that we'd all be in there.
there. Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
And remember that Curtis is a muffin.
And Curtis is a muffin.